Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are playing something new. As I said yesterday, I was going to try and find a new deck for the new Rokara. This here looks very interesting. I did realize though, shortly as I hit record, that I did make one oversight of my deck, so I'm going to create this real quick. And we're going to complete the set. There we go, completed the set. We're going to add it, and we're going to cut this. I was thinking of going like an old style control warrior build, but clearly we don't need that. So I'm trying to think, what's another just good control card we can play? I think the answer is Shield Bash, the Blade Star. I'm gonna go with Shield Bash. I think it might be slightly better in the current meta. So we're playing a Taunt warrior build with our end game. I just realized our card doesn't even fit in this deck. I realized too many mistakes too late. So Rokara should also possibly be cut. This is something. Oh fuck, that's what you click to get the legendary. Well, that's the card we get. It's Balida Stoneheart. I actually played that card in a deck. I forgot what, and this is the coin. Augur is so. We complete this set next. I think. Also, I got a little bit more XP and over playing some battlegrounds last night, and we got the test skin, which is super pog. But yeah, I just realized Rokara doesn't actually fit in this deck. I'm trying to debate if I want to cut it or do I leave it in just to assert dominance. Because basically, like, my whole thing was I wanted to play with Fire Plume Heart, and sadly that does not work at the moment because of Rokara. But you know what? I mean, obviously it's mostly in here just because I think Justicar is just even Justicar doesn't work. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just put a Rokara and let's see how it goes. All right. This is not. Sorry if you hear my fucking brother just screaming because that's all he fucking does. Yeah, let's keep the first game and let's see how let's hopefully have it go swell. If not, there's other things we can replace it with, and we'll figure that out later. But anyways, with that being said, let's just keep the first one real quick. All right, guys, I'll see y'all there. All right, so our first matchup is against a combo player, most likely. I'm gonna mull this whole hand, although I kind of now regret cutting the cards that doesn't actually fit in this deck. But yeah, so I'm gonna before I talk actually about the deck and kind of why I picked the cards I did, you guys all have a beverage. I currently got me a nice cold beer that I'm drinking from after dinner. But you know, beer with dinner is always a good time. But yes, so for card choices in this deck, I very much base myself off Taunt Warrior, like the old Taunt Warrior deck I had built, which was a Reno deck and things like that. Because I don't know, you know me, I just love playing Reno. And I also wanted to play Armagedillo. I really like that card. I think it's really cool. So yeah, I decided to build around those two cards. So obviously, if I'm playing a taunt-based deck, right, this deck, Armagedillo wants you to have more taunts in your deck. So I decided to put Fire Plume Heart. Right, they kind of go hand in hand. It gives you a win con late game. And then I have other cards in here that are just genuinely powerful cards, in my opinion. Like some of the more powerful taunt ones, right? Obviously, you're going to play Dirty Rat. Bulk Up, I think, is really, really good. It gives you an extra taunt, say an extra Dirty Rat, or an extra one of these, or whatever. Also, they printed a whole bunch of new taunt cards, so that's another reason why I think this deck could be better. I mean, it's going to be better, hopefully, if the Boogeymans of the format get nerfed, but for now, I mean, it's pretty good. Then obviously you have cards that create other taunts, right? You have your Flunky, you have your Stonehill. That's a really good draw. It's actually a really, really, really good draw. I want to play this though first. Maybe I might draw an extra taunt between now and when I play this. So this buffs all the taunt minions in my hand by +2/+2, which is really nice, right? Which is why I'm playing cards like in Pack Mule. Not only is it 2 taunt minions, but but it's also a double buff from this, or it's a double buff from Armagedillo. The other cards that, the other taunt minions that I chose were Scrapsmith. It adds 2 other ones, so again, another taunt minion that creates more taunt minions, so extra value in your taunt givers. And then also, from the newer set, we have Glory Chaser, which draws you a card whenever you play a taunt minion, which, I mean, I'm playing a whole bunch of taunt minions, and in my opinion, depending what you're really playing, there's very little card draw in this class, so it works out fairly well in my opinion. I think I just go for it, right? This is Omega Greedy, but I think it is the right play. Coin Zephrys into Master Spell. I think it gives me Master Spell. Well, let's see. Hopefully it gives me Master Spell, because that would be super good here. It didn't give me Master Spell, even though I had the mana for it. That's tilting. Although this is really good here. I'll give him a spell, and I'll take the quest reward, or the legendary reward. I should it's just not the right X. So yeah, next I had put in Armorsmith, because it's really good against Pirate Warrior. It gains you a whole bunch of health. They'll often send a couple, you know, 2-power mains, 3-power mains into it, right? And base health, it has 7. If you buff it once with Into the Fray, I mean, it's 9. That's probably around 3 or 4 hits. And then you're also getting 4 armor each time he attacks into it. So it kind of goes fairly well together. Also, I mean, obviously with Armadillo, they get huge, and I think it's pretty solid. Next for taunt minions, there is Mor'shan Elite. So him was more of a build around card, and I had to add extra cards because I decided to play him. So cards that I decided to add was like the Outrider Axe, the Wrenchcalibur, and I mean, you don't attack with the Bulwark, but also like Forge of Souls to draw them. I generally think it's pretty solid. Let's just slam this here. Yeah, let's do this. He's not playing a combo deck, so I'm afraid a little bit more to drop these things. I kind of want to save some more taunt minions, though, obviously in my hand, if I draw the Glory Chaser. And then Scrap Golem is another one that's really good to buff. And then obviously the last one would be Armadillo, which is a huge one for all your other taunt minions. Next turn I'm just going to slam this. Because I mean the hero power is also pretty solid. Then yeah, I put in some board wipes in Brawl and Spammy Arcanist. I know there's the other one that you can play. I'm trying to think of what the fuck it's called. Why can I not think of its name? Why can I not think of his name? Plague of Flames? Plague of Wrath? It's Plague of Wrath. But I think this is slightly better. You know me, I really enjoy my damage randomly split among enemies in 3 turns. Okay. So yeah, I know, you know how I like the file, and this is a defile on a body. It's pretty solid in my opinion. Okay, well, that can hit there. I can hit there, and then I can't slam this yet. Let's see, like, I feel like this is fairly good in the mid game to help control the board. And then late game, you're going to slam the Sulfuras, and then just do pew 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 his face. That's kind of the goal I think that I'm going to try to go for at the moment. I don't think it's necessarily great, but it is a play. This is also really good to draw 2 cards. It's actually really good. His deck might have other big minions in it, but actually I don't need to attack that now, because I can just do this. Let's just draw here. Outrider's Axe, Bulwark. I don't need it to attack into there, so that's fine. Next turn I can cast Prime, and then hopefully, I mean, I draw Kargath Prime as well on 10. For now, I want to milk this hero power for as much as it can do. You're gonna kill off your own guy? Really? Interesting. You got out the same thing and forced me to use 2 mana if you did the other way. You punch me for 1, then that's 3. That's fairly solid, actually. Fairly solid card. But I think here I'm just fine slamming this. It targets opponents if possible. Oh. Well. Well. Interesting. That was worst case scenario, kinda. I mean, oh well. I'm doing really bad at completing the quest, huh? Maybe, so one of the cards I was actually thinking about putting in was Curator. Maybe Curator would be solid. I need to add a Murloc though to get max value and a dragon. I have a whole bunch of beasts, which is why I didn't really want to play it. But you know, I think I can do that. Fling that into his face. I'll draw an Armadillo. It's pretty solid. Fine. Let's just cover a Taunt minion. This is not bad. It's just a huge Taunt minion, right? This is not the end of the world. Although I kind of want to play this, but I can't realistically here. I mean, I can do this. I take fucking a million. Oh, this is fine here. Again, so if you hear my brother yelling, I told him to shut the fuck up, but he is clearly not listening. I think this card is super bad, but okay. That's not great, but it still did some work. I guess this is gonna be hits. Then I can slam Axe here. I can hit this. Oh, that's really good for him actually. Slam Axe, poke, hero power, and then slam. I want to cycle. I want to cycle really badly. Again, sorry if you hear my fucking brother yelling, he's really bad at listening. Okay. Really good. That's good coming up. Okay, this. Let's get rid of this at the moment. I think it's a little scary for right now. Armadillo is a must draw, I feel, at this point. I'm actually in a fairly good position. He does get to kill this for free. You might actually don't even need Reno in this deck. I might be too greedy going for a Reno build because that card was felt insane there. I mean, it's obvious because I have fucking Luna's active, but hey. Spammy Arcanist next. Let's do this. Let's do this. I got Reno Jackson. So that's the other thing, right? If this guy is buffed as well, like say from an Armadillo or into the Fray, well, the copy it summons is also buffed, so it's another reason why I'm thinking, maybe I should change it, but I don't know. So far, this worked fairly well. I had to replace my hero with my hero power with a slightly better one. These are 5-drops. Okay, that's not bad. He didn't actually even lower the damage on board. He actually raised it, right? He turned a 2-1 into a 3-2. He turned a 4-5 into a 4-3, and he turned a 4-4 into a 4-2. So he raised the damage on board. That's really good, actually. It was a really, really good discover. I gotta eat that for free. Gain a little bit more health. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna have to play a Taunt minion here. That's fine. It's not the one I wanted to hit, but it's fine. I'm just gonna poke. I'm gonna punch him in the face with my weapon because I don't really want to draw any more cards. I've already drawn a lot, and I feel safe. I have Reno still in hand. I have Sulphurous, so I'm gonna slam next turn. Yeah. Oh, he also has 2 bombs left in his deck. Maybe I should have slammed Sulphurous. I would have dropped him lower. Interesting. That's 4, 12. Once he draws bomb, he just dies. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That's a really good draw here. I think I'd rather get the extra. I was 1 damage off lethal. Let's play the other 3 puff. But yeah, I was 1 damage off lethal there. If I would have punched him with the 4-2 weapon instead of the 3-1 weapon, he'd be at 1. So, I mean, he's close to dead. We gotta beat another memeier deck, which, I mean, I'm fine with. We did, I don't know, this deck performed about as expected. To be fair, the hopes for this deck were not necessarily the highest, but oh. Oh yeah, that's true. He cost 1, right? There we go. Easy game. Easy clap. Hey, let's go. Winning games with Taunt Warrior. Let's go. Yeah. That went pretty good. Sorry if you guys hear other pipes. You know how it goes. But yeah. With that being said, let's give the next game. I want to continue playing the deck like this, and then see if there's other modifications I want to make. So far, Rokara felt really, really solid on 7, without having quest completed yet. And Reno might be not good in the deck. You might not need to play Reno, and it might just be better to play like double Brawl, cut the Arcanist, cut the Reno shit, just play the good taunt means and play 2 of all of them, and then get to play like 2 of Into the Fray, 2 of the other shit, and then also possibly cut Rokara and just put like the big taunter and then other value shit. But hey, that's something that we could figure out in the future. For now, let's just queue up this game. Alright, a warrior. So my guess is this is Pirate Warrior, where ideally our taunt should be able to outvalue them. Let's hope. This hand is really shit. He's gonna be confused about what the fuck is my quest. That's not what his quest does. It's not what it looks like. I want to see if he emotes anything, or he's just gonna play his quest. Yeah, okay. Fuck this guy. Imagine not coming up with cool, clever, awesome warrior lists and just playing fucking Pirate Warrior with arguably the worst pirate skin, or the worst warrior skin. I really love Magni, but I think I don't want to say that the 1000 Winds one is the nicest, because I've said it in the past that I don't really like the 1000 Wind portraits, and I stand by that. They're all kind of trashy, in my opinion. But the warrior just doesn't really have that many. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I just have to slim Zephrys on turn 3 against Pirate Warrior. What the fuck? I'm gonna take the Whirlwind. You can kill my Zephrys. Yo, Zephrys should be a 2-3. Fight me. It's to kill this here for free, basically, but depending on what he plays, I mean, I have this that's pretty good. My guess is he's gonna play the 3-3. He's gonna punch. I'm gonna take 4. Right? That's what they always do on turn 3. Play it. Oh, he doesn't have it. Interesting. This is hitting here though for sure. Yeah, this is solid, I guess. I gotta kill 2 things. 2 things, 4 mana. Interesting. I mean, nah, okay, this doesn't make sense. He's just gonna override the that with Anchor next turn. So actually might not even need to, so, you know. I hate this meta. I wanna play this. Okay. I can save this for something slightly better. Dirty Rat's pretty solid. I can attempt to pull Rokara. If I do, I have a chance at winning. Yeah. Alright. So I can pull Rokara here. I have a chance at winning now. I'm gonna eat this, pull Rokara. And then I just need to draw Reno. I have Brawl for the turn after. Hopefully killing off the Rokara. Oh, Spammy Arcanist is also not the worst draw. This is hitting here, so that's at 5. I need to play a 3 and a 4 this turn. Although he can't realistically do that. I mean, I have this. I can do this. It's not a 4. I mean, or to be fair, if he plays this, I just Brawl. I hope Brawl's good enough. Depending what he plays here, obviously, I just slam Brawl. Yeah, he can possibly play another 1-drop Pirate. If he plays another 1-drop Pirate, Brawl should win me the game, I'm pretty sure. I'm only fucked if this is the one that survives. So 1 in 5? One, 2, 3. If I had drawn... No, there's nothing I could have drawn there. Well... I guess there's this that I can play too. 6, 5, so that would be hit, hit, hit. I gain 4, take 10, I'm at 5. This is the best play I think I can do. Just pray for the best. Hopefully Rokara doesn't survive. Rokara survived. What the fuck ever. Should've just slammed this. Yeah, and you top deck lethal. Come on, for fuck's sake, man. I hate Pirate Warrior. Why are they always the luckiest fucks? If that Rokara died there, I had won that game. 100%. He did not beat the Spammy Arcanist into a taunt minion. Oh, that's so tilted that he actually had the Rokara survive. I should have just killed off Rokara with the 3-2 and not taking the chance. It was so fucking unlucky. Like, actually so unlucky. Oh. You know, I hate losing 80% chances to win. Legitimately had an 80% chance to win that game, and I lost it. Oh well. And to be fair, he had to top deck the last deal 2 damage card in his deck. Actually, there were 3 left, so... Or 4 left, depending how many he plays, but yeah. Anyways, whatever. Let's just queue up the next one. Alright, another combo player. This would have also been such a nice draw that game. I'm gonna mull that. I'm gonna keep this. This hand has card draw. Glory Chaser's okay. It's really good in the late game. I don't know how I feel about it in the early game. I can coin it out on 2, but I'm pretty sure it's just gonna die. I might just coin it out on 2. I have 3 weapons in my deck. The Forge should be fine. But, hey. Okay, it's just a combo deck, never mind. I actually just can't actually win the game. There's 0 hope that I can actually win this game. Just want to point that out. This is going to get killed to double the deal, the 1 mana one, is my guess. But, whatever. You can't win them all, and you can't typically win when you queue into tier 1 decks playing a not even tierable deck. But see, that's the problem. This deck actually just doesn't... It's not even on a tier list. It's that bad, but... Also, I mean, it was created today. But I felt that Pirate Warrior game was really close, though. Like, again, I'm going to say it a million times, but it was a 1 in 5 for him to win the game. And it could have possibly been better if I would have played the 3-2, killed it off. But I figured that I was just going to die to some bullshit if I did that. He had 6 damage on board. I was 1 damage away from lethal in that case, so... I can just play this here. Oh, looks like I have to lose my guy. I should kill this first. But I figured that was a rigged fair games. He only has 1 other candle. I don't have any other dirty rats, so yeah. Just I hope he doesn't draw it. To be fair, he's drawn every cycle minion in his deck like 30 times at this point. I don't know what the health requirement is in order to beat that deck either, is the other thing. Because typically these decks, these mage combo decks, seeing that they're not typically infinite damage, and a lot of it is APM based, if you're at a high enough health total, they can't kill you. So I just need to hit that health total and I'm chilling. Okay, I'm dead next turn, is my guess. This is really good, actually. This can hopefully delay him just long enough so I have a chance to win the game. Because it cancels out the first 4 ignites, unless he hero powers me, in which case it cancels 3 ignites, but still very solid. That's fine. If I just delay him from completing quest, like from being able to kill me, it's also fine. Like, I know eventually I'm just gonna die to him. That's fine. But also, if I'm at a high enough health total, I shouldn't just lose. Fuck you. I mean, when you're this good at the game, I guess you just win. This card traumatizes me. It already taught me to just come down and give me health. Well, armor. You take 5 or more damage from opponent, this costs 1 less. 2/6 or 2/3. 2/3 is fine. I want to set up lethal. This sets up 1 2 damage guy above lethal, which is really nice, and I have an additional 5 damage from hand that he might not see coming, which is very nice. Okay, if I force him to start using his cards now, it's really good for me. Okay, so I can put him down to 2. Or I can put him down to 1, actually. Flare is 1 mana, so it's 3. Forge puts me down to 4. Okay, I have lethal. Right? I mean, this also just wins me the game if I'm not mistaken. Get out of my game, you twat. There we go. Call champion, we came out ahead. That dirty rat won me the game, actually. My guess is he's holding the other, what are they called? The Sorcerer's Apprentices. So, like, that dirty rat won me the game. Because with no Candelabra, he can't go off. Without the other guy, he could still theoretically go off. It's just a little bit harder. Anyways, now that we've completed the classic set, no, we're gonna buy these. Blizzard, what the fuck is that? I got scammed by Blizzard. They're not letting me buy packs. Okay. We're gonna buy 1. We're gonna open these until we open our next legendary there, probably. And then from there, we might just start saving gold. Unless it's in this pack. In which case, I'm gonna go for 1 other legendary. But depending when we open it, we're gonna continue opening these packs afterwards. But as you guys know, I'm trying to get the Diamond Rag. I sadly do not have it yet, but it would be really cool to have it. And, yeah, anyways though, this deck was actually a lot of fun. I highly recommend playing Taunt Warrior. It was one of my favorite decks back in the day, when Ungoro came out. And now that it's, I mean, they've printed more support for it, which is nice. Oh, that bug is back, sick. They definitely printed more support for it. Glory Chaser is huge. Scrapsmith is huge, especially with quests, right? That's 3 by himself. So theoretically, this, and this can complete quest if you don't draw Pack Mule in your opener. Like, that's insane to me, Alright, so all the other ones are just extra bonus, but also like this guy's like really cool in my opinion. It's gonna end up, in my opinion, probably being really good against Pirate Warrior, even though I didn't get to show it off too much that game, but I generally think that card could be very, very solid. Anyways though, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't leave a like, subscribe. As always, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. As always, streams will restart soon. I don't exactly know when, because I'm starting school, not tomorrow, the next day. Like I actually have to go into school. So depending how I feel after that first day of school back, I might stream at night, but I'm not too sure yet. Anyways though, with that being said, yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys all in the next one, right guys? Peace.